Hey everyone, ready for another deep dive. Today, we're taking a look at something pretty interesting. Sean Donahoe's Yellow Brick Formula 5-Day Sprint. And we're going to be looking at it through the lens of a review by Sylwia.
Oh yeah, I saw that review. Sylwia's great.
Right, she's an affiliate marketing specialist who really knows her stuff. And, she doesn't sugarcoat things. If she says something's good, it's good.
Totally. No BS with Sylwia. And she seemed pretty impressed with this program.
Yeah, and one of the first things that jumps out is the price. Sylwia is raving about this program that usually cost $2,997. But get this, it's going for just $19 during this sprint.
Whoa. That's quite a price difference.
Right. Makes you wonder what the catch is.
Yeah, for sure. So what exactly is this Yellow Brick Formula?
Well, Sean claims it's a live masterclass where he reveals one core skill that can help you generate consistent income online. He calls it the anti-hustle approach, promising results in just 30 to 60 minutes a day.
Okay, so not a huge time commitment. That's good. But what's this one core skill? Is he talking about, like, affiliate marketing? Or drop shipping, or...
He's being a little mysterious about that in the marketing materials, but he does say it's something that can be applied to various online business models.
Interesting. So it's like a foundational skill, something that underlies all the different ways to make money online.
That's the impression I get. And Sylwia actually backs this up in her review. She says one of the things she loved about the sprint was how Sean breaks down complex strategies into simple, actionable steps.
Makes sense. A lot of these online gurus make things way more complicated than they need to be.
Exactly. And Sylwia also highlighted the interactive elements of the sprint. There are live Q&A sessions, and there's also a Discord community for support.
Having a community can be super helpful, especially when you're trying to figure things out. You can bounce ideas off of other people, get feedback, stay motivated.
Right. And then there are the bonuses.
Oh yeah, what kind of bonuses?
Well, there are transcripts of the sessions, replays if you miss anything, a private Q&A with Sean himself.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Direct access to the man himself.
Yeah, and there's even an extra seat for your partner or spouse.
Oh, that's nice, so you can learn together. All right, so we've got this intriguing program with a ridiculously low price, a supportive community, and some pretty sweet bonuses. But who is this program actually FOR? Like, who would benefit the most from this?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, it seems like it could be for anyone who wants to make money online.
True, but do you think it's more geared towards beginners? Or maybe experienced entrepreneurs? Or is it kind of a one-size-fits-all thing?
Well, Sylwia actually addresses this in her review. She says, wait, let me find the exact quote. Oh, it is. She says, whether you're a complete newbie or a seasoned online hustler, Sean's Yellow Brick Formula has something to offer you.
Okay, so she's saying it's for everyone. But that almost makes it harder to figure out who the ideal student is, like who would get the absolute most out of this.
I hear you. I mean, it's great that it caters to a wide range of people, but yeah, it'd be helpful to know who Sean specifically had in mind when he created this program.
Maybe we can figure that out as we go along.
Yeah, maybe. All right, so before we dive into the content of the program itself, let's talk about Sean Donahoe for a second. I did a little digging, and this guy has a pretty impressive background.
Fill me in. What's his story?
Well, he's got over 25 years of experience in trading, mainly in the stock market. He's worked with major banks. He even created his own capital management fund. And, get this, he's taught over 40,000 students how to trade. Oh, and he also hosts a popular trading podcast.
Wow, that's quite the resume. He definitely knows his stuff when it comes to trading. But how did that translate to the world of crypto? That's what this program is all about, right?
Exactly, and that's where it gets interesting. He's been applying those same principles to the crypto market since 2011.
Since 2011, wow, so he's been in the crypto game for a while.
Yeah, he's not just some Johnny-come-lately jumping on the bandwagon. He's seen the ups and downs, the booms and busts. He even talks about how he checks his crypto trades every morning while sipping his coffee.
So he's made a system that generates income passively. Like he's making money while he drinks his coffee.
That's the picture he paints, yeah.
All right, I'm officially intrigued. But how does he do it? Like, what's the secret sauce?
Well, he mentioned something about tapping into a hidden industry with limitless profit, a world that most people don't even know exists. And he claims you can generate returns of 100% to 2,400%, almost on demand, by mastering one specific skill.
Okay, now that sounds a little too good to be true. I mean, come on, 2,400% returns, that's insane.
I know, right? But that's what he's claiming. And he says it only takes 30 to 60 minutes a day to learn and apply this skill.
All right, I'm definitely curious, but I'm also a little skeptical.
Skepticism is healthy. But let's keep an open mind. I mean, we know Sylwia did her due diligence, and she seems convinced.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so he's talking about this hidden world with massive profit potential, but what is it? Like, what exactly is he trading?
He calls them microcap coins. Have you heard of those?
Vaguely. Aren't those like the small cap stocks of the crypto world? High risk, high reward kind of thing.
That's a good way to put it, yeah. They're smaller, newer cryptocurrencies, often flying under the radar, which means they have the potential to skyrocket in value before the general public catches on.
So it's like finding a diamond in the rough. You get in early before they become mainstream.
Exactly. And Sean is apparently really good at spotting these hidden gems. In fact, he ran an experiment in 2022 with 20 students, and they managed to turn $20,000 into over $1 million in under 12 months by trading these microcap coins.
Wait, seriously? $1 million in a year?
That's what he claims, yeah. And he even shared a specific example in Sylwia's review. A student named Walt turned $200 into $3,397 in just 4 days by trading 2 microcap coins.
Okay, now that's impressive. All right, so we've got these microcap coins, this hidden industry, and some pretty bold claims about profit potential. How does it all fit into the 5-day sprint structure? Like, what does he actually teach each day?
Well, each day has a specific focus. Day 1 is all about building the foundation, understanding the system and how it works. Day 2 is about identifying those hidden opportunities, those microcap coins with massive growth potential.
So he's basically teaching you how to spot those diamonds in the rough.
Precisely. Then Day 3 focuses on his wealth building process, which he describes as setting up a production line for consistent profits. Day 4 is all about building your empire, scaling your operations, and leveraging the power of his community, which he calls the Hive. And Day 5 is a live Q&A where you can ask Sean anything and get personalized insights.
Okay, so it's a pretty comprehensive program. He covers everything from the basics to advanced strategies and even mindset stuff. And of course, there's the community aspect, which seems to be a big part of his approach.
Yeah, he really emphasizes the importance of community. And he's even added some fun incentives to keep people engaged. There's a daily $100 prize for the best aha moment shared in the community. Plus, there are grand prizes on Day 5, $1,000 for the winner, $500 for the runner-up, and $250 for third place.
Nice. He's really going all out. But now I have to ask, are there any downsides? Any potential red flags we should be aware of?
That's a great question, and it's always important to be cautious when presented with an opportunity like this. So let's explore some of those potential concerns after just kidding, we're diving right in.
Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, potential downsides, red flags.
Right, I mean, the whole thing sounds amazing,
Right.
but it's natural to be a little skeptical. A program that normally costs almost $3 grand being offered for $19. There's got to be a catch, right?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Like, what's the real story here?
Well, that's where Sylwia's review comes in. She's known for being pretty thorough and, not easily swayed by hype.
Right, Sylwia's pretty no-nonsense, so if she's impressed, that definitely means something.
Exactly. And she actually addresses the price in her review. She says that she was initially skeptical too. But after going through the program, she was genuinely surprised by the value she received. She even said it felt like Sean was practically giving it away.
Interesting. So maybe he just really wants to get this information out there. Maybe he's just super passionate about helping people.
It's possible. He does talk about creating a ripple effect of positive change,
Yeah.
empowering people to achieve financial freedom. But let's not get too carried away. There are still some practical concerns to consider. For example, what happens if everyone who joins the program starts trading the same microcap coins? Wouldn't that drive the prices down and kind of defeat the purpose?
That's a really good point. I mean, it's basic supply and demand, right? If the demand suddenly spikes, the price is going to plummet.
Exactly. But Sean actually addresses this in his FAQ section. He believes that the crypto market is so vast and volatile that even if thousands of people join the program, it wouldn't significantly impact the prices of these microcap coins.
Okay, I can see that. There are tons of cryptocurrencies out there.
Right. And he also compares to the stock market, saying that even when huge institutional investors make big moves, it doesn't necessarily tank the entire market.
Okay, fair enough. But what about the learning curve? Crypto can be pretty intimidating for beginners.
Yeah, definitely. But Sean claims that no prior trading experience is necessary. He says he breaks everything down into simple steps, And of course, there are the live Q&A sessions and the Discord community for support.
Right, having that community can make a big difference. It's like having a built-in support system to guide you through the process.
Exactly. And he even talks about how the community becomes like a family, everyone helping each other out and celebrating each other's successes.
That's cool, but let's be real, learning any new skill takes time and effort, even with a supportive community.
Oh, absolutely. There's definitely a commitment involved, and Sean is upfront about that. He says you'll need to dedicate 30 to 60 minutes a day to the program. But he also emphasizes that it's not about grinding away for hours on end. It's about working smarter, not harder, by leveraging his system.
Okay, so it's about efficiency, finding those high-impact activities and focusing on those.
Precisely. All right, so we've talked about the price, the potential for market saturation, and the learning curve. Anything else that jumps out as a potential concern?
Well, we've been talking a lot about these microcap coins, but we haven't really delved into what makes them so special, so risky, you know?
You're right. What sets them apart from, say, Bitcoin or Ethereum?
Yeah, like why focus on these smaller, lesser-known coins?
Good question. Well, unlike those big established cryptocurrencies, which are often referred to as large-cap coins, microcap coins have a much smaller market capitalization. This means they have the potential for exponential growth, but they're also more volatile.
Ah, so higher risk, higher reward.
Exactly. But that's where Sean's system comes in. He claims to have a framework for identifying those hidden gems, those microcap coins, with the potential to 10x, 100x, even 1000x in value.
He's basically turning people into crypto treasure hunters. I like it. But isn't it super difficult to find those needles in the haystack? Like, how do you even know where to begin?
That's the million-dollar question, and that's what Sean supposedly teaches in his 5-day sprint. He breaks his system down into manageable steps, teaching you how to analyze market trends, identify promising projects, and make informed investment decisions.
So it's not just about throwing darts at a board and hoping for the best.
No, it's about having a strategy. It's about doing your research and understanding the fundamentals.
Makes sense. But let's be honest, investing always carries risk, even with a solid strategy. How does Sean address that?
Well, he's very upfront about the risks involved in crypto trading. He even dedicates a whole section of the sprint to risk management. He teaches you how to set stop-loss orders, which are essentially safety nets that automatically sell your holdings if the price drops below a certain level.
Ah, okay, so you're not just letting your investment ride and potentially losing everything.
Exactly. It's about protecting your downside. And he also emphasizes the importance of diversification, not putting all your eggs in one basket. Instead, he encourages spreading your investments across multiple microcap coins to minimize your risk.
That's smart. Don't bet the farm on one horse.
Exactly. Okay, so we've covered risk management, but what about the time commitment? Sean mentions 30 to 60 minutes a day. Is that realistic? Especially for beginners.
Well, that's where the structured program and the supportive community come in. He breaks the process down into manageable steps, and the daily live sessions provide a framework for progress. Plus, there's the Hive community, where you can ask questions, get help, and learn from others who are going through the same thing.
Right. It's not like you're just thrown into the deep end and expected to figure it all out on your own.
Exactly. And for those who can't make the live sessions, replays are available for 24 hours.
So that's good to know. So there's flexibility built in.
Yeah, he seems to have thought of everything. He even mentions in his FAQ that if you're not satisfied with the program, you can get a full refund.
Wow, a money-back guarantee. That's pretty generous.
It is, and it shows that he really believes in what he's teaching. He's basically putting his money where his mouth is.
Okay, so let's recap for a second. We've got this program that promises to teach you how to identify and trade microcap coins for massive profits, all in just 30 to 60 minutes a day. It includes a supportive community, live Q&A sessions, a bunch of bonuses, a money-back guarantee, and it's being offered for a ridiculously low price.
And it's endorsed by Sylwia, who's known for her no-nonsense approach to reviewing digital products. It's like, how can you go wrong?
Right. But I still have a few lingering questions, like what are these specific strategies he is teaching? What's this double tap strategy all about? And how does he actually teach people to develop a $1 million mindset?
Ooh, good questions. Those sound like topics for part 3. All right, so those strategies, double tap strategy and the $1 million mindset.
Yeah, let's dive into those. Starting with the double tap strategy. What's that all about? Sounds kind of intense.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's actually pretty straightforward. It's all about capitalizing on momentum. So let's say you've identified a microcap coin that's starting to take off. You buy in and the price keeps climbing. Most people would just sit back and watch their profits grow, right?
Yeah, totally. Ride that wave, baby.
Exactly. But Sean's double tap strategy takes it a step further. He teaches you how to identify key indicators that suggest the upward trend is likely to continue. And then, this is the double tap part, you increase your position, you buy more of the coin, essentially doubling down to amplify your potential gains.
So you're not just riding the wave, you're like adding more fuel to the fire.
Precisely. Of course, this isn't just blindly throwing more money at it. He gives you specific criteria for when to apply this strategy. And he really emphasizes risk management, setting stop-loss orders to protect your investment.
Right, because what goes up must come down, right?
Yeah.
Especially in the crypto world. Things can change so fast.
Absolutely. That's why he stresses the importance of not getting caught up in the emotional roller coaster of the market. It's about staying disciplined, sticking to the plan, even when things get a little shaky.
Okay, so double tap strategy. Got it. Now, what about this $1 million mindset? Is he talking about, like, manifestation?
Not exactly. It's more about cultivating the right beliefs, habits, and attitudes for success. Not just in trading, but in any area of life, really.
So it's about having a growth mindset, believing in yourself, embracing challenges, all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. He talks about overcoming limiting beliefs, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth, and developing the resilience to bounce back from setbacks.
That makes sense. I mean, everyone faces setbacks. It's how you respond to those setbacks that really determines your success.
Exactly. And Sean believes that your mindset is just as important as any strategy or technique when it comes to achieving your goals.
Okay, so we've got the strategy part covered and the mindset part, but isn't there also like a community aspect to all this?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He calls it the Hive. It's this online community where students can connect with each other, ask questions, share their wins, and support each other through the challenges.
So it's kind of like having a built-in support system.
Precisely. It's about having a group of people who understand what you're going through, who can offer encouragement and advice when you need it most.
I can see how that would be incredibly valuable, especially when you're dealing with something as complex and potentially stressful as crypto trading.
Totally. And it ties back to the whole $1 million mindset thing, because when you're surrounded by positive, supportive people who believe in you, it makes it that much easier to overcome those self-doubts and stay motivated.
This has been such a fascinating deep dive. We've learned about microcap coins, the double tap strategy, the importance of mindset and community. Like, this program really does seem to cover all the bases.
I know, right? And it's all for just $19. It's hard to believe.
I know. It's like, what's the catch? But Sylwia's review really helped to put my mind at ease. She's super thorough, and she clearly wasn't paid to say nice things. She genuinely believes in this program.
Yeah, and she has a reputation to protect. She wouldn't risk recommending something that wasn't legit.
Exactly. So if you're interested in learning more about Sean Donahoe's Yellow Brick Formula 5-Day Sprint, we highly recommend checking out Sylwia's full review. We'll put a link to it in the show notes.
Definitely do that. She goes into a lot more detail about each day of the sprint, the bonuses, the community. You'll get a really good sense of whether or not this program is right for you.
And who knows, maybe this deep dive will be the first step on your journey to financial freedom.
Wouldn't that be something?
All right, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive, but we'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you tried Sean's Yellow Brick Formula? What are your biggest takeaways from this episode? Share your thoughts and questions in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the world of online business and making money online. Until next time, happy exploring.